Peace, what it do? I'm just getting into it. We got the Patriots tomorrow. I'm meaning to make this video for the last couple days, but for some reason I kept getting, I had to. People kept calling, then I had to work, so I couldn't make the video. But coming at y'all today with it, man. It's your boy Nomas. Let's get into it, man. A lot of people predicting the Detroit Lions, of course, to get blown out by who else? The Patriots. Who usually, let's be honest, last time we saw them, it was on the road. They did blow us out. They just outbested us on every level of the damn position you can think of. Special teams failed. Defense had failed on us. Couldn't do much. And then offensively, we were horrendous. I mean, just so many drop passes, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so many opportunities missed in that game that could at least made it respectable. And I remember we lost that one, I think 35-9. So I mean, this 2, 3, 4 years ago, different team, both perspectives of teams are different from back then. Patriots still about the same how they always do things though, but still different time, different place. I mean, let's be honest, man. The Lions, believe it or not, they actually got a chance to have a bit spoiler alert. I understand why some people are also saying that. Because it's like, one thing is like the Patriots to have a couple of games where they on the losing streak for a minute because they working things out early in the season. We seen it last year. And then they made it all the way back to the Super Bowl, but they did lose. The Lions are on an 0-2 start. Let's see, they're so odd. They'll lose to two teams they probably should have won, then turn around and probably will beat the Patriots. So that's why, it ends in too much negative press going around about how the Lions are just going to get blown out. Well, it is, but it's not too much heavy written. Some people are saying that the Lions could get them on a sneak tip. So this game, I'm going to tell you right now, though, the best way you have to beat the Patriots, man, you must adapt to smash mouth football at some point, man. That's how you have to beat the Patriots. You cannot go in there scared because it's Tom Brady or it's because it's Bellichick ran team. Can't go in there scared to make a mistake. Well, you shouldn't make mistakes. You basically have to play with a clear mind sometimes when you deal with the Patriots, man. Now, I'm not trying to say like I know football so well, like I played against them. I'm not a football NFL player, but it's like the way I see them, you have to just be willing to, compete with them and show that you're not afraid of them. So that's what it is. And the best way to get teams like the Patriots is to do what we have the ability to do the last two games, but we just haven't done it enough. That is hand this ball off to one of their former players and our rookie draft pick and Kerryon Johnson. You must run the ball on them, man. Every time a team get hot when running the ball on the Patriots, even if the Patriots win, they struggle to beat those teams when they do that, man. Y'all have to run the ball. Run the ball kind of, especially with that defense. I just don't trust their defense right now. It's still like a work in progress. They gave us some pieces, now they're trying new ones out. They probably go release some more by the time the year's up, or even trade some more away. I feel like defensively they're rebuilding right now, in my personal opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. And they had some problems with receivers. At one point, it was touted that Golden Tate was a potential target in a trade at one point a few weeks ago. That was just like one little small report, though, I read, but that blew away. As we know, they traded for Josh Gordon. At the end of the day, man, Lions have to run the ball. You cannot tell me average team right now, they got a running game. If you add up all the handoffs, or I should say the carries, that their running backs got, they probably already got down to 50, or if not down to 60 in 2 games. Between 2 games, man, probably got, some teams probably handed the ball to their running backs collectively over 40 times down there in one game apiece. Ours got 20 at best. Maybe if wherever they chose to get Riddick, I guess if you want to add on, so it's probably over 20 between 2 games. That means we're not trying to run the ball enough. You have to, the average carry amount for average running back today is at least between 15 and 25 carries. 15 between that number range. No more than 20. Usually average about 20 carries a game. For your average more than decent running back, you go get him at least 20 carries a game, man. No, nothing less than 15. You cannot be serious. You got us in the higher end of the single digits, man. And these guys averaging 4 yards per carry. And it's like, why don't we hand the ball? If you want us to win, we have to play carry on and give him the ball. I'm not saying you have to give him 30 times, man, but you have to hand him off the ball on those second and ones, if it's 1st and 5 because of a penalty, hand the ball off and run. Hell, he got you some third down conversions recently, man. How the hell you not giving the ball? You have to run the ball. I'm sorry. The only way we're going to really stand too much of a chance, we have to run the ball. Our defense is going to be what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We either go get some pass rush on them, we either go do it or we not. But offensively, there is a reason why Bill Belichick is out here saying he really, really, really likes the Detroit Lions offense. I don't think it has nothing to do with the play calling. I don't even go say it's because of Matthew Stafford. I think it's because he sees the level of talent we have on this roster. Marvin Jones, Golden Tate, Kenny Galladay, who's been like a steal out the draft. Even T.J. Jones at one point, man. To a certain extent, once he finally gets some snaps in, you can tell about Michael Roberts with the potential he has, Wallace, what he could bring, experience in Wilson. Then you got freaking, again, Garrett Blunt. They already know what he can do. Kerryon Johnson, I'm quite sure if they could get him right now, they would love to have him on the team as a running back. You know what I'm saying? Because they would probably destroy teams and do everything we should be doing with them. That's the thing. All the players we have right now on this team, they'll actually do everything we should be doing with them right now. That's the thing about the Patriots, and that even includes the offensive line. You get them Taylor Decker over there in Glasgow, nothing but raw potential, nothing but raw talent right there. You can't talent on the table, man. We are holding our talent back with Jimba Cooter. He has to go. He has got to go. He is not the guy for our offense. In other words, I think Bill Belichick, to me, he really held some words back when he said he really, really liked our offense. If Jim Caldwell was still the same thing, he would say, man, I really, really, really like the offense, but man, they don't know what to do with it. But because I think Matt Patricia is in charge of the team, he don't want to destroy his own disciple down like that. So I think he got some kind of heart, so he not go say that. So he just go be nice and say half of it. If Jim Caldwell, somebody was still running the team, he would say, I really, really, really like the offense, but they don't know what to do with it. That's what he really wanted to say. That's what he probably wanted to say for real, though, on the low key. But because Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn run the team, he not go destroy him like that. So I guess maybe that's what it is. I'm not trying to make more out of what he said. It just is what it is with me. Because I really like our offense. To me, without Jimba Cooter, we got a top 5 offense, hands down. I don't care what you say. You can disagree, you can sub me. I don't care. But because of Jimba Cooter, they play like a top 30 offense, like they top 25 or something, or top 30. No, they in their dead last. I mean, damn. How do you not run the ball, man? Defensively, I would say we got to get better against the run. We have got to make a move. Somebody has to go, get cut. We have to find somebody off the waiver wire to see if we can make a possible trade, whatever little value we do have to get. We don't need a big name, but somebody who can just come in and be a consistent run tackler in that middle of that defensive tackle spot. We need more run ability. I'm not saying that we have to jump up to top 5 against the run, but can we at least be more consistent in making plays against the run? Not give up too many big plays. Can we at least do that? That will actually slow things down for the other team's offense, man. And then if we can run the ball a little more and stop going with these 2-3 yard passes, man. We cannot come in here trying to do that same thing. Let the Patriots do that if they want to. Lions, we got to run the ball. That's the big word for this game. Run the ball. Run the freaking ball, man, and set up for the downfield attack. Make their D-backs chase our receivers, especially if you get somebody mismatched on Kenny Galladay. You must expose that. He is going to tear them to shreds. I'm telling you right now, get somebody with size like Kenny G open enough, you have to take the advantage of it. That's why it's so important that we must run the ball. Jim Cooter has got to go. I don't care how well he coaches the game this Sunday. I want him gone still regardless. He can't be here, man. Not against this. We have to win this game. We have to. I feel like we can. I don't feel like this is a team that's going to just roll over and get blown out. I just don't feel that way. Even if it starts off that way, I feel like we will make a stride, man. So let's just hope, special teams-wise, too, we don't give up a big return because, they'll keep somebody speedy sometimes in that return position, so we gotta watch out for that. You know, the way special teams is played is not that good, but you know, I just have, I just hope Lions can do something. Even if they do lose, I think that we could turn things around. I'm not sure how things are gonna go, but something has to give, man. We have to win a game. We got at least win one game for now, man. So we can at least get some confidence going in this team, man. You know what I'm saying? Too much talent on that offense for it to look like that. Sorry, I don't care what nobody say. Too much talent on that offense. Uh, you know, if you want to be realistic about it, that's why I'm glad we didn't trade for Le'Veon Bell. I remember that was a bit stupid rumor that went out there. I remember Ray Moore actually shared a post, and I told him, I said, "Nah, it's fake news. And I wouldn't even want that trade. Not because I wouldn't want Le'Veon Bell, even if we could somehow steal him in the trade without hurting ourselves too much. I wouldn't want him because it could potentially keep Jim Bob Cooter around, who I don't want around. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Cooter was going to give him 12 carries out the damn game. And then even if he flourishes, the credit undeservedly goes to Jim Bob Cooter. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, also undeservedly discredits the other running backs, specifically LeGarrette Blount and Kerryon Johnson. Like, they couldn't help get things going when they could if Jim Bob Cooter knew what to do with it. You know, because we know Le'Veon Bell is a playmaker. No matter what team he's probably going to be on, or whoever coordinating the Steelers' offense, we know he go make plays, man. If he gets the opportunity, okay. That's why I'm glad that rumor got shut down. Now they still talking about the Pittsburgh should still trade him. Again, if that happens, it probably won't be to us, but still, man. Uh, that's why I'm kind of glad that we went too heavy in that discussion for so long. Because if we could have got him, I feel like it would be to what waste? We had to deal with Cooter play calling longer because of Le'Veon Bell saving his job. So I'm glad that we haven't made no attempts to try to act like we want to trade for him. You know what I'm saying? Under different circumstances, I say go ahead. But other than that, but that's what I'm saying, man, about it. I ain't about to make this video long. It's already 12 minutes. Shout out to There Goes Mobby. Shout out to King, man. Shout out to Ray Moore. Man, be Chase, man. Shout out to everybody in DV, man. Let's hope we can get this win tomorrow. It's your boy Noam. I'll get back with y'all signing out. Peace, peeps.